Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? Granted, some dusties have caught me slipping.
Shut your stupid ass up.
What's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore?
The concept that a woman is supposed to keep a man, it's gaslighting at its finest, because these toxic, unhealed, don't go to therapy, traumatized and emasculated, narcissistic men, they've already made it up in their mind the second they were traumatized or emasculated by a woman when they were a tot, young adult, etc., that they would never allow themselves to be got or kept by a woman. So then everybody else clowns women and places this false narrative of you can't keep a man. Bitch, I wasn't created by this divine, magical creator to even keep one. That is not my role. We're here to have partners and life partners. But if somebody or a collective of type of men decided that they would never allow themselves to be kept, then how the fuck do you expect women to keep? That shit is the ultimate scam and complete gaslight of the fucking century.
All I heard was a bunch of bullshit and a lack of taking accountability. Once again, her video was saying that women can't keep a man, but what man did she just describe? Was her description that of the majority of men? Let me rewind back and hear again what her descriptions were.
These toxic, unhealed, don't go to therapy, traumatized and emasculated, narcissistic men.
I would not say that's a very good description to generalize all men. These type of men tend to be a small percentage of men. If you get labeled those characteristics, you're usually labeled those by a woman. And I wouldn't say I wouldn't say those are good traits to generalize men as a whole. It'd be a good description of a small minority of men. And once again, we have women here who seek the small minority of men. The men who are out here getting women who become narcissistic, emasculated, toxic from their multiple engagements with women. Most men don't get attention from women, right? We know this. So I see it as a lack of accountability or lack of self-awareness. You are focused on a type of men, and these traits come with this type of men. And you cannot keep these type of men because these type of men don't want to be kept.
So then everybody else clowns women and places this false narrative of you can't keep a man. Bitch, I wasn't created by this divine, magical creator to even keep one.
It's not a false narrative. The narrative is accurate as fuck. If you keep pursuing the men that's wrong for you, that narrative is valid as shit. You can't keep a man because the man you're trying to get don't want to be kept. And you definitely were put on this earth to procreate. But if you can't pull the man that you want, how are you going to procreate? All this bullshit about divine this, divine that. No, motherfucker, you a female. You're supposed to be with a male. You're supposed to be here to fucking procreate.
It's not my role. We're here to have partners and life partners. But if somebody or a collective of type of men decided that they would never allow themselves to be kept.
See, a collective or a certain type of men have decided they would not allow themselves to be kept. Admitted herself, she tends to go after this collective of men. It's not all the men. All right, next video.
Men who are on their stuff now feel like they have options. So if they don't feel like they have to chase.
Right, they don't.
Why?
Why?
If you want to, what happened to courting a woman that you really, really like?
Hey, those days are gone. Those days are toast. Bruh, come on, man. The chances are you're going to run into some bullshit. Real shit. Nowadays, like the top dogs, the one who are on their purpose that all the women want, they don't need to chase because it all comes to them. So they're essentially living the bad bitch's life, right? Bad bitches out here don't find themselves pursuing men. They don't, well, I mean, first of all, women typically don't feel like they need to pursue men because it's supply and demand. They don't need to because men constantly come after them. So they don't need to pursue anybody because the options are always there. You got men at the bottom of the barrel who don't have any options compared to women. Then you have women who have all the options because men pursue women. Then you have the bad bitches who don't need to be out here pursuing anybody at all. But then you got the fucking creme de la creme top dogs who the bad bitches pursue. When you're on your purpose, you don't need to be out here chasing. And then to keep it a buck, like the days of courting and all that shit, days are fucking dead. I mean, feminism and modern women killed that shit. Like, we don't have the traditional feminine woman anymore who was deserving of men courting them, going after them. We don't live that life anymore. Chances are you're going to run into some little masculine-ass, delusional, entitled woman who was undeserving of that. So, I mean, I have no problem with a man saying they're not chasing nobody, you know what I mean? Because they're not going to place themselves in that compromised situation when they don't have to. Probably gonna get rejected anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can run into some bullshit. You really don't need to. They don't make them like your mama no more. You know what I'm saying? The days are gone. Certain type of women are worth being pursued, worth being courted, but they pale in comparison with the majority of these women are out here who are undeserving of it. So, I mean, by balance of probability, you have a better chance of just, you know, pursuing your purpose, focusing on your shit, killing in that life, and wait for whomever the fuck it is who finds you appealing to come at you. And then the ball's in your court.
What happened?
Lori Harvey.
We ain't got nothing to do with Lori Harvey.
Those situations happen though.
Those are also the women that most of these men are going after. She's super beautiful. She dressed this way. She's bodied up. And then it's like...
That was the terrible comparison. Lori Harvey, that's like the fucking social media slut, bro. Everybody knows that, bro. Michael B. Jordan was very aware that had the potential to happen. He knew about her history, just like the fucking world did, and he chose to pursue her. That was a fucking mistake on his behalf. That was a terrible fucking example.
Like, then they get mad when they get treated like Lori Harvey treated you. But that's what you looked for.
What's the difference?
I mean, we already knew her track record. Let's just talk about it. She dated fucking Diddy's son and him. So what did you expect?
Why would he even want to marry somebody like that?
Why would you date somebody like that?
So
Why would you start like
change?
People can't grow?
No.
I just want y'all to keep on keeping on, because it's gonna come back around.
Why would you have this expectation that she will be ready for marriage and you see her track record already?
What is the
That's
difference?
my whole point.
What is the difference in women who y'all chase a certain type of man?
I don't chase.
Oh, y'all look for a certain type of man.
I don't look.
So you don't. So how is a guy supposed to know you interested in him?
He don't. He shoot his shot.
Okay.
He shoot his shot and toss his coin, and we gonna see what happens.
Good luck with that.
Facts. Facts, bruh. Hey, man, it ain't funny, but it is funny. These women about to be single forever. Like I say, this ain't how it used to be. This ain't the old times no more when women got courted. Back then, women got courted because they were raised to be wives and had traditional values and were pure and not masculine and all that bullshit. I don't even feel like diving into all that right now. You know what I'm saying? So for these modern women today that have the expectations of how it used to be, y'all gotta fucking get a hold of reality. We don't live in that space no more, man. And I think it would behoove of women who are out here seeking a relationship with the current status of the dating climate to go after what you want. Don't be on no manifest this shit. I'm about to manifest this, manifest that. I'm just going to wait for the perfect man to come up in my fucking life. It's never going to happen. And then year after year after year after year, they're going to go by. You're going to keep entertaining the same dumb shit, right? The same fucking toxic ass fuck boys hollering at you because they're hollering at you, man. Like, logically, it makes more sense for a woman to go after what the fuck she wants if she's really serious about having a relationship. The chances of the perfect man you want that has everything you need in a man coming to you to talk to you is not gonna happen, because this man with all these fucking characteristics that women want is not out here going after anybody. The women are coming after him, so you got to compete for that man. And what will make it easier for you to compete for that man is to go after him, right? And that's not being thirsty, like saying some crazy shit or whatever, like trying to spit. All a woman has to do to fucking pursue a man is say hello. Just open the fucking doorway for him, and then let the man take care of the rest. Because once you break that ice and allow a man to know that you're fucking interested, chances are the man is going to be interested in you. You know what I'm saying? Just on the balance of probability compared to the opposite. When men pursue women. Women mostly reject men, but women hardly ever go after men compared to the amount of men that go after women, right? So just chances are you're going to have a better chance finding the type of man that you want if you go after him. Because think about it. Typically, the men out here who are pursuing women, they do it often. It's what you call a fuckboy. They have the confidence to approach women today, right? Especially where most women sit, the modern, delusional, entitled shit. You gotta fucking navigate through all that when you pursue women, and chances are you're gonna get fucking rejected. And men who pursue women often do it all the time, so chances are when you allow a man to come holler at you, he's gonna be a fuckboy. If he has all the characteristics that you think you need in a man, he's been doing that shit to all the baddies, right? So to save yourself the headache, right, you should go around and look to see what you like and just go say what's up. Instead of fucking sitting back and wait for it to happen, just go say what's up. Take your destiny in your own hands, right? And when you do that, you have a better chance of filtering out all the fuckboy shit when you go pursue this person, man. Because if y'all are within a space and he doesn't come approach you, chances are he's not a fucking fuckboy. He's just probably thinking about it. He's probably, worried about rejection. He's probably worried about your response to it. Nowadays, it's not even fucking safe for a man to goddamn go talk to a woman, because some women will perceive that as like sexual harassment or some shit. You open that fucking door. Like men are out here fucking scared shitless to even approach women today, right? So to mitigate that as best as you can, just go pursue the man that you want. And just go say what's up. And it ain't gotta be no thirsty shit. Just say hello and then leave it at that. And then if you find yourself saying hello to a fuckboy, you know how to fucking gauge interactions and and read body language and type of man you with. And if he a fuckboy, just move on to the next one. Right? But you have a better chance of finding what the fuck you want if you take it upon yourself instead, as opposed to sitting back and waiting for it to fucking happen. Because it's never gonna fucking happen. You're gonna be sitting here 10 years down the road still waiting to manifest whomever this perfect man is, and you're gonna be fucking 35 along with your cats.
Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? Granted, some dusties have caught me slipping.
Shut your stupid ass up. This is stupid. It's just stupid. Trying to compare a woman's access to sex compared to a man's access to sex is idiotic. Everybody knows a woman's access to sex is a whole lot easier than a man's access to sex. Women get sex easy. So of course nobody gonna fucking say no to you. And you're a fucking porn star. Come on, man. You know how fucking men think. It's hard for men to get sex. But anyway, whatever the fuck. You've gotten every man that you've had eyes for, clearly, but that shit don't mean nothing. That means nothing. Because you let men fuck. You an idiot for letting all these men fuck, including the dust that you let fuck. You're supposed to treat your pussy as a prize, right? That's what you fucking up. And you fucking up thinking that dick means dedication, which it does not. Just because you get dick down means nothing. Can you get that fucking dick to be dedicated to you? That's everything. So I hate when bitches be fucking saying shit like this. It's fucking stupid. Delusional ass bitches.